Yo, so I don't know what it is. I think my algorithm's trying to tell me something because the last 3 videos have been about how to get women. So today we're going to be watching 7 levels of not getting women. Let's lock in, bro.
It all started with a realization. You think to yourself, damn, where did it all go wrong? Maybe you spent your youth watching Twitch streamers, YouTubers. Maybe you schizoed out watching outright content.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I used to watch every PewDiePie video, bro. I love PewDiePie. Flight, I ain't locked into Flight until recently, bro. Like, how many of y'all used to watch, like, Flight back in the day? I used to always see his face. Like, I knew who he was, but I didn't know his name. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew his face, but I ain't never clocked into his content. But, bro, Flight is an OG. Like, y'all don't realize these people have been around, bro. Like, years and years. Obviously, PewDiePie, fucking G. Like, you all know that. Is this allowed on YouTube? I don't know, bro. I'm getting googly eyes. You get what I'm saying? Am I on the right website? Like, what on?
Maybe you became a social justice warrior and said that women are equal to men. Maybe you had low self-esteem. Maybe you thought you were ugly. Whatever the reason, the fact of the matter is you finished high school without getting laid. And this made you feel some type of way. This wasn't a eureka type realization, but rather a slow, crippling decay of your psyche that ate away at you. As everyone around you...
Oh my god, those videos of like fucking artists, they go into like mental decline, they're so insane to me, bro. Like, you see how they, across the years, how they lost their mind and how that reflected in their art, bro. Like, I feel so sophisticated when I watch that. I'm like, wow, such is life. You get what I'm saying? I start speaking like I'm Shakespeare, bro. Like, something deep about that. I don't know, something like... makes me like, I don't know, sentimental, bro. Like, I feel like I got a Montclair on when I see that shit, man.
Be talking about their first love, or their summer fling, or the one that got away, and you have nothing to add to the conversation. And that isn't the worst part. The worst part is you don't even know where to start. You feel that you missed out on these developmental milestones, so obviously asking other people for help is out of the question because you don't want them to think you're autistic, even though they probably already think you are. And so you sit there on a Friday night on your PlayStation and scroll through Instagram while you see other people in your high school post vacation pics to either Italy or Japan. One of them is engaged because they're Mormon. This other guy gets a new girl every month? Damn, I want her. If you're lucky, your confusion as to why you get no bitches is that...
Shit, bro, I already know this video is gonna be heat, bro. There's levels. Okay, level 1, you a cuck. You a straight bitch, bro. Like, you ain't talk to women, you afraid of women, you weird. Incel is like, yo... it's like you're there, like you want it bad, bro, but it's like you still don't got that confidence. You got that weird riz. You get what I'm saying? You might say something, or you don't know how to act in front of girls. Like, you be acting like you cool. You be acting like you those anime kids. Those are perfect example of incel. Incel are like those anime kids that think they're bare cool with their little. Like, fucking think they're Sasuke, bro, trying to say something like, yeah, they think they're Sasuke or Uchiha, they're Sharingan, bro. They're the type of kid to tell you, look in my eyes, they change color when I change emotions. You get what I'm saying? Those type of kids, incel. The tier before that is like, bro, you're cooked, you scared to death of girls, and you're cooked, bro. Like, straight, like, you need that black pill, G.
Answered through a random Reddit post where the anonymous user starts complaining on r/life or some other generic subreddit about how no girl has ever loved him, people are mean to him, and he feels unseen and lonely. The top comments will always say, that's not true, people love you, I love you, and the original poster comments, thank you, this means so much to me. But out of curiosity...
attention-seeking incels, bro. Classic attention seeker, bro. A classic incel, bro. Classic incel behavior.
You decide to sort by controversial, and you see the comments that people are downvoting saying, oh, this guy's probably ugly, or oh, he probably doesn't look that good, or oh, he doesn't realize it's over for him yet. Which leads you down a rabbit hole of where these terminologies and viewpoints came from.
Wait, hold on. Let me just go back a minute.
He doesn't realize it's over for him yet. Which leads that people are downvoting saying, oh, this
I'm not really sorry. Shut the fuck up. It's my video. Strabism. Let me search that up real quick, bro. Strabism. This is educational. Strabism. Strabism is an eye disorder in which the eye does not properly align with each other. Oh shit, lazy eye. I see that shit, bro. Lazy eyes, bro. I know a couple guys with lazy eyes and they ain't bad looking. You get what I'm saying? I don't think you're cooked.
Or, oh, he probably doesn't look that good. Or, oh, he doesn't realize it's over for him yet. Which leads you down a rabbit hole of where these terminologies and viewpoints came from until you eventually discover incel forums. These incel forums are revolutionary because of how seemingly accurate it describes the no bitch getting experience down to little details that normal behave people don't articulate or even think about. One example that I love a lot is the term jester maxing, which entails a man acting in an entertaining, amusing, or unnatural way.
Bro, like, that's the most normal shit ever, though. Like, you gotta be such an incel to think making a woman laugh is jester maxing, bro. Like genuinely, that's not jester maxing. Are you French? I feel for you. Yeah, that I kind of like that is some jester activity. I feel for you. A wild Tinder match the pit. What the fuck? These are just like retards, bro. This isn't some jester maxing shit. This ain't people that are funny, bro. No one's laughing at that shit. They just cringe, bro. That's insult shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Elicit or maintain female romantic attraction or to be accepted in a group. Most of the time, this fails, but if they do get accepted into the group, they just become the circus clown everyone picks on whenever they need a quick laugh. When the Jester Master brings this up with the group and says something along the lines of, I don't really feel that you guys like me very much, he gets gaslit by the group into a false sense of security when they say, oh my god, no, we care about you, only to be bullied once again because of his behavior. Every failure you experience in your come up and the reasoning...
Bro, being a jester is when you don't push back. Like, being a jester is when you funny and you make them laugh, but like, you don't be pushing back. You just be glazing, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you the type of guy who, like, you push back, you're not like, yo, you make jokes, you stand up for yourself when needed, or you say some like, shit that, like, isn't meant to just please them. You get what I'm saying? Like, you take a dig at them. Like, bro, I don't think that's jester maxing. That's having good W personality, bro. That's genuinely having W personality.
For it has been articulated clearly in these forums. But most importantly, the reason this group of people appeals to you is because you feel seen. Even when the whole world gaslights you by telling you to take a shower and get a haircut, you know the truth. The reason you were that awkward weirdo at the party with the red cup in your hand that everybody ignored was because you're chopped. Your genetics are deficient. The wrong sperm won the race. If only you were 6 months with a positive cantal tilt, bitches would magically appear on your dick. But you're not. And there's plenty of people that aren't either. And they're your friends. And that's what makes these incel groups so powerful and so beautiful in a way. If you're lucky and you're not hideous...
Bro, when you just... Nah, bro. Simps are like the saddest creatures, bro. Because, like, you attractive enough where you don't scare the huzz where they might take you seriously. But, like, you a bottom feeder, gang. Like, instead of working on yourself, you just instantly just do anything to just get a whiff of naan bread, bro. Like, a whiff of that coochie, bro. Like, you weird, bro. Simps are different. I'd rather be incel than simp, bro, in my life.
Ugly. A girl might find you in your incel stage and take a liking to you because she thinks you're quirky or something. She might give you your first kiss. She might give you a blowjob. She might even take your V card. But because of how scary to the hoes you are at this level, she will leave you. To which you might change and become better, or you might also stay at the incel level and never replicate the results again. But for those that do change, you become a simp. When she leaves you because you can't get your act right, you cling onto her, sometimes forever, because of your previous depravity and the fear of being alone again. And you start thinking you can never pull another girl again. So you send walls of text to her, flowers, maybe even stand outside her window with a speaker above your head, singing, when a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, it's not the end of the world. But she still doesn't...
Shit, yo, I was gonna hate on it, but that shit would low-key work on me, bro. Like, if a girl stood outside my house and started playing fucking... I don't know. No, I would call the police. What the fuck am I talking about?
Like you anymore. You tell all your friends that women aren't bro. And at this point, you truly believe that because you think if you correct your previous misogyny somehow, that girl will see the good in you and like you again. She won't. This is also the level that nice
Bro, girls don't like fucking guys that be sucking up to them, bro. Because when you suck up to them, a girl's trying to get the best she can get, bro. Girls have so many options. They're trying to get the best of the best they can get, bro. So it's like a funnel. All the guys basically want every fucking girl, let's be real here. Like, even if you're a 10 out of 10 guy, if a 7 out of 10 that takes care of herself comes by, you're not turning her down the same way she would turn someone down that's like levels a league beneath her. You get what I'm saying? So there's a funnel, yeah? And she has to funnel them through. The more you show her attention, the more you're up here. The more you're acting like the guys up here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta act like you're the type of guy she can't get. Like, so in her brain, she goes, this is the way fucking, what's his name? The guy that fucking, George Washington, bro. I read a book about that motherfucker, bro. Not read a book, I heard something from the book. I don't read books, bro. I'm not that intellectual. But I heard apparently he was like a low-level sailor, but he carried himself in a way where he never tipped his hat for nobody. He acted like he was from the highest class. And then the fucking queen put him in charge of a whole fucking cruise ship and like shit, a lot of boats, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how I fucking phrase it, okay? So it's like, bro, you gotta act like who you want to be, bro. You gotta fake it till you make it. You want to be a 10 out of 10 guy, you gotta act like you're a 10 out of 10 guy. You gotta have 10 out of 10 standards. You gotta treat girls like you're a 10 out of 10 guy. How would a 10 out of 10 guy treat a girl? He wouldn't be nervous, he wouldn't be freaking out, he wouldn't be, can I do this for you? Can I do that for you? Like, bro, no. You would just be, you would attract, you wouldn't be not attracted. Whatever, man, you get what I'm saying, bro.
Guys operate in. Even stalkers as well. Guys that think that being nice to the girl, whether their intention is good or bad, will get them nyash. And when the girl calls him about her breakup with her boyfriend, he says, "No! How could you let him manipulate you again?"
Bro, that's some cringe
And
shit,
then ruins
bro.
that friendship by asking her out. If you're lucky enough and enough time passes and somehow you find the will to move on from your first breakup, you become what I call a normal person. It's a feeling you get when you wake up and don't feel any weird sensation striking your heart when you think about things. You feel a peace of sorts as you tend to your garden. And to test this, you look at the girl you fumbled's Instagram and you feel nothing. It's liberating. Congratulations, you're a normal person now. By this point, you probably are going to the gym, taking looks maxing advice seriously, maybe socializing a little bit better, not with girls of course, but with other normies that are also scared to talk to girls like you. Though you still find yourself being a little awkward and uncomfortable in social situations. All your normie friends gas you by saying you get bitches because of how good your physique is becoming, and you feel good about it, but your DMs are still dry. At this stage, you're probably not even thinking about girls that much. Maybe you partook in No Nut November to cleanse your mind. You might even think getting a girl now is bad. Instead, you should improve yourself and read Atomic Habits.
Yo, I'ma see the levels and I'ma see where I place myself. I'ma keep it a buck and I'ma be honest, bro. Like I'ma keep it a buck, bro. Like if you're a normal guy, you in the normal tier, you get what I'm saying. But it depends on how much huzz you get, and like I think people are a mixture of both. You get what I'm saying? Like you might not be nervous in social situations, but at the same time, you might not get that much pum pum. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna see where I put myself.
The laws of human nature. You might start thinking that relationships will come naturally as you live your life. But you feel that you're still missing something. You look at all the self-improvement YouTubers that's in your recommended, and you want to be like them. You want to live their life.
Fuck, bro, that era, the Iman Ghazi, Hamza, fucking the guys that came with Andrew Tate, like a little after Andrew Tate blew up, Sneeko, those were like different times, bro. That was like what 3 years ago during like the COVID, after the COVID. Bro, that shit was crazy, gang. Like I used to see that my whole for you page was just self-improvement gurus trying to sell me courses, bro. Shit was a bit crazy.
In their yacht. You want to get rich quick. You want all the they got. So you follow their advice. You try your best to be a social butterfly like all the self-improvers tell you to do. You show you can talk to anyone. You show you're confident. You don't stutter. You hit the club, get maybe these days you're not so religious. You have a hoe phase. And your normie circle eats it up. They gas you up like a big bro. You walk a little taller, you laugh a little louder, and you say your name a little prouder. Maybe you start getting hoes. Maybe your body count reaches satanic levels. You're a certified boy now. You air to see other You break hearts and backs. You drive a used 2011 BMW with upgraded rims. They call you manipulative, conniving, possessive, but they never call you ugly. You get congratulations. You think you know how women work. But you don't understand how women work. Well, not the ones you want. Not the ones that get away. Not the ones that when they leave, you go back to being a hoe to distract yourself, but it's not the same. The good ones go. The good ones go.
Bro, why do I got a guy half moaning, half singing in my ear right now, bro? Do the fucking video, gang. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm just playing, bro.
Way too long. So you should go.
Oh, we actually did that, so we still going, bro.
Before you stay too long. The reason you get all these other hoes, but not her, is because you still don't understand how it all works. You set too many rules for yourself. From the way the world treated you when you were young, to the way the incel and red pill forums wrote your gospel, to the way the alphas you watch on YouTube that only flex the mid-white girls that are hoeing. You only saw what was possible. But if you're lucky, you'll realize that maybe it isn't about precisely what you say, what you do, how you act, how much you can bench. If a girl likes you, she likes you. And if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. And that all you need to do is to be normal and cool, and you'll have everything you ever wanted. From learning to be yourself without any asterisk or gesture maxing or bench pressing or whatever your Bugatti color is. If you're lucky, you'll pull a nice girl that you like. No gimmicks, no crazy first texts or pickup lines that impress her. You make a girl you like you, just by being normal and cool. You realize by just doing that, everything will work itself out. There's no reason for you to flex your 2011 BMW.
Nah, bro, this some like loser mindset. Like let the world push me around. Nah, bro, you control your own destiny, bro. I'm talking like I'm on Disney stars, bro. I'm talking like a Disney princess right now. If I start singing, there's gonna be birds walking in right now. That's how I'm feeling. Like there's gonna be birds and animals coming around me to surround me. You get what I'm saying, G? I'm moving like that right now. But you gotta control your own destiny, bro. Like every girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. I'm gonna give you the tips, bro. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. I'm gonna lay it on you, bro. Being attractive is being healthy. It's being healthy, bro. Like genuinely. Get in the gym, start seeing sunlight first thing in the morning. First thing you do is see sunlight. Make sure you're well groomed, take care of yourself, Get out of that fucking zone where you're wearing like fucking thick jackets and shit like that so you can look. Nah, bro, you're trying too hard, G. Just be a clean cut guy. Be a clean cut guy that takes care of his health, and genuinely you will get so much huzz, bro. Grooming, uh, fucking your physique, the hair on your body, grooming, and the fucking like just know what to do with that shit. And then the third thing is your confidence and body language, bro. Start walking like you the shit, bro. Start talking like you the shit. Have the confidence of someone who is the shit, bro. And fourth thing is you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta have something going for you. You gotta focus on the external shit, your money, your how much influence you have, shit like that. If you work on all four of those things, you will genuinely be a motherfucking G. You can attract anyone, bro. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you should start writing shit down, bro.
You with upgraded rims, she doesn't care. All she cares about is you, and you let yourself care about her. Because you're just a guy, and she, underneath that beautiful sundress that you swear was made for her and only her, as well as the cute dimple she develops when she smiles,
This is some cringe shit.
is just a girl. But if you're lucky, she switches up on you for no reason. You did everything you could. You were a good lover. You were nice to her. You never cheated, even though you could have. But sometimes, a bitch is a bitch, and a hoe is a hoe, and they switch up. After all, bitches are people too. And when y'all break up, yeah, you're sad, but you don't crash out like you did with that one bitch you was with in level 3. Nah, instead you think to yourself, damn, and move on to the next shawty. You love that next shawty the best you could as well. And she loves you too, but you can never recap.
Wait, Logan Paul's wife was fucking with DiCaprio? Nah, this ain't real. There's no way. For real.
To the highs, even though she's bad, and on top of that, her bitch tendencies start to ring out, so y'all break up too. And you do this with the next shawty, and the next shawty, and the next. You do this enough times, and eventually you reach levels of clarity that only Drake has reached. Not the Marvin's Room or Hungry Drake that we all miss dearly, but the aging superstar Drake that's fumbled some of the baddest women in the world. What's Bella Hadid when you fumbled Rihanna? What's Rihanna when you fumbled Jennifer Lopez? What's the difference between all of them and the porn star you knocked up to make Adonis? It's all the same for real. Some shawties are just prettier to look at. That's what makes it hurt the most. But at this stage, you're not really that hurt. Because you know, come and go. While all my tears work, it's been a decade since I cried. I got no dog left in the fight. The bark don't match the bite. Maybe you'll stunt on these hoes by making a necklace out of 42 engagement rings to represent the 42 times you thought about proposing to different women but decided against it. Maybe you only call women because...
Damn, bro, I didn't realize Drake was moving like this, bro. He really in touch with his feelings, gang. Like, fuck. Bro, Drake, Drakey Poo, bro. He been in touch with his feelings. When he gets in his PJs, bro, you already know he in his feelings, bro.
Loved it. Maybe you and your old man get fucked up every night and he says, son, these hoes just don't love you. And you say, I'll keep that in mind. Then you see the shawties you used to fuck with get married and pregnant and have kids and be happy with their mans. And you start thinking yourself...
See, that's the worst part, bro. Like seeing a girl you used to fuck with another guy, bro. That's the worst part. That's the shit that makes breakups hurt, bro. Fuck that, G. Fuck that. Like, I wouldn't be nearly as upset if I didn't know that she was talking to other guys now. Like, that's the worst part, gang. That's the worst part of any breakup, G.
Damn. Where did it all go wrong?
W fucking video, man. Genuinely W fucking video. I'm gonna leave his channel in the description. And yeah, boys, man, subscribe to me. I'm trying to get monetized. And I love y'all, man. See ya.